Every other day we see ambulances with blaring sirens stuck in the traffic. Remember the Carlton Tower tragedy?
True.
Rather, we came to know that many ambulances couldn't reach the spot because they were stuck in the traffic. Is there no intelligent high-tech system in place to prevent this? Is there to handle ambulances caught in the traffic? Do police have a scientific plan to ensure that they move faster?
There is a very simple plan, but unfortunately it can't be done by police. Let's first accept that ambulances come under the purview of medical department. I will tell you a very simple plan, and what I'm telling you is a very theoretical thing, but it has been implemented in all modern cities. Suppose you have a big screen where the location of all the ambulances is known because ambulances are having GPS. Now when there is an emergency, the people managing those screens, a control room, detect which is the closest ambulance, send it to the spot and take it to the closest hospital. That way, there are so many number of ambulances in the city. Can you guess how many numbers of ambulances in the city? We have more than 1,000 ambulances in the city. But each ambulance is working in silos because of commercial interest. If there is a ambulance of a hospital A, it will take the patient to hospital A even though there may be 10 hospitals on the way. Unfortunately, we have not been able to shed the commercial interest, get the human interest on the top of it and say, okay, all ambulances are same, they all come under one umbrella, and the closest ambulance will pick up the patient and it will take it to closest hospital. Now this model has worked very well in Hyderabad. It works certainly in all foreign cities. If suppose this was to happen in Bangalore, what distance ambulances are running today on an average to pick up a patient and bring the patient back, it will come down to 1/10. Otherwise, there is no logic for an ambulance to run almost 10 kilometers to pick up a patient and 10 kilometers to bring him to hospital. Now, that requires lot of shedding commercial interest and bringing them under one umbrella. Now, this certainly cannot be done by the traffic police, but we can facilitate. Today we have 1,000 ambulances. We may not need even 600 or 500 if we bring them under this umbrella. And only 108 ambulances, which are government running, ambulances run by government, are running under this scheme. But the private ambulances don't come into this scheme.
What I see is, if Hyderabad can do it, why not Bangalore? They are both similar cities. Why not Bangalore? What are they not cooperating? Hospitals are not cooperating with you?
No, as I said, we do not have a mandate over them. So yes, the same question need to be asked from somebody else, whom the Department of Medical Health or well-being of citizens.
But Praveen, you man the roads.
That's all right.
You should tell them it is not possible to move ambulances, your own private ambulances.
We all see the ambulances stuck in the traffic. Coming away from this, a lot of people also say a dedicated lane for the ambulances. People say dedicated lane for fire brigade. People say dedicated lane for emergency things. I ask a very simple question. 60% of the roads in Bangalore have only 2 lanes. What is there to dedicate? Out of that, half lane will be so bad that no vehicle can actually run on that. If there were 5 lanes on any road, we can definitely dedicate.
No, we understand, Praveen. I understood what you are saying. But what I say is, when this system, what you said, is functioning very well in Hyderabad, what stops Bangalore to introduce it?
Well, I won't be able to answer that. But I said even in Bangalore, 108 ambulances run under this scheme. They are all on GPS. The closest ambulance goes.
Have you ever had a meeting with the hospital authorities?
No, we would not be able to bring every department under our umbrella.
At least the major hospitals.
We are one out of them. No, hospitals don't come under our purview.
Who should call them?
Medical health department. We will not be able to. All hospitals report to them. All hospitals come under their purview. But I am saying the system runs elsewhere, but it doesn't run in Bangalore.
So something wrong then?
Something missing. Or maybe we have been able to integrate the government ambulances, but we will not be able to.
Let me make it clear to you. I know I am pushing you to the wall. Yeah. But I think traffic police should take the lead bring everybody under one roof, sit with them and say, this is the problem we are facing, this is the problem patients are facing, why not we introduce this? What stops you from doing that?
It's not that we have not talked about it. We keep bringing this thought to the concerned people again and again. But, you know, it's not only traffic police who is seeing all these miseries on the roads. Everyone is seeing. Why others are not able to act on this, I won't be able to answer. But another thing I would like to tell you, Balram, there is gross abuse of ambulances also. If you see our statistics, we find about 900 ambulances in a year. What that mean? They are blaring horns, they are blaring sirens, but there is no patient inside.
You mean to say most ambulances go with sirens on without a patient inside?
I won't say most, but quite a number of them. In fact, that number would not be more than 5 to 10%.
But still
they do go. So there is abuse also. Let's be very honest.
And they create chaos on the road.
They create a chaos on the road. And then we are in touch with lot of ambulances. There are big hospitals who tell us the movement junction to junction we do it. We do give clearance to a lot of ambulances. Certainly 108 because we are integrated with them. But the ambulances which work in standalone basis and about which we have no movement, no information, very, very difficult. But then there is another thing. Policemen can only facilitate ambulance to cross a junction if people allow that ambulance to come near the junction. Now, if ambulance is 400 meters behind a junction, people don't make way for it. People would rather wait that policemen allow the ambulance to go and then along with that they would also try to.
Let me tell you, Praveen, don't blame people like that. Where is the place for the people to move also?
Well, that
jam,
is also
they are in a jam.
That is also
I
true.
can't move to the left, I can't move to the right. How can I allow an ambulance? We still do. Computers have seen. Computers have seen. Immediately they come to the left and allow this one. But still, as rightly said, I think we need a plan like what you have introduced, what police have introduced in Hyderabad. We'll see. We'll get back to you, please.
Absolutely.